So Dad, what has motivated you to do this and why is it that you do what you do?
About 13 years ago now, a very close schoolmate of mine was killed in a commercial air tragedy. I rushed to get away for the weekend, a cheap ticket, a cheap airline and an out-of-hours pilot, taking risks which just didn't pay off. And it put an end to my buddy's life, and he left behind a loving wife, 4 children, and I had to organise and turn up to collect his body from overseas. The funeral service, I had to perform the eulogy, and 4 kids in private school, living in a beautiful house, yet he had an out-of-date will, not enough life insurance, and no thoughts or plans as to what the family should do now. Time after time I tried to get Brian to do something, to get his stuff sorted, but he always put me off, and there was always something which seemed more important or more pressing at the time. I know it wasn't my fault, but I carried guilt for years. I should have tried harder, I should have forced him to do something, but at what cost to our friendship at that stage? And since then, others I've worked with have passed away as well before their time was up. Bronwyn, Con, Dennis, Shane, Sharon, and others. Not one died of old age. And for most people these days, we've done a great job in getting their stuff sorted before the unexpected happens. And sometimes time runs out before they treat what I do with priority. And I still get grief occasionally from existing or potential customers. They say I'm too pushy. But they have a delusion of invincibility, apparently, and based on my life experiences, I care too much. I've seen the other side and how it pulls families apart. And I'd never want that to happen to you or to your family. And that's why I do what I do.
Thanks, Dad. That was actually really educational for me as your own daughter to know more about it. And how can people get in touch with you?
I'll record something.
Website.
I'll record something.
Phone number.
Yeah, I'll just put it up there.
Want a hot cross one?